Hi everyone, it's Laura again, and I am back with my mini album that I made. And so, since me and my fiance just moved into our own apartment, he wanted it to be about our new place, and so that's why I put our place on there with Scrabble letters. And I used the paper I used for the entire album is this Funhouse paper collection. Who's it by? GCD. It's Tina Higgins paper, and I really liked it. I got it at a Tuesday morning for $4.99. And I still have some papers left. Anyways, so that's what I used on my mini album. And then, so these flowers here, the flowers in the background and these ones on top, all came from the Michael's Dollar Bin. And then these wheat sprays here came from, Cassie's Art Fire store. She's Flipicana2 on YouTube. I'll put a link down below. And then this flower here I made using a punch that I have. But I learned how to make it. I didn't quite do it how she did it, but from Lovely Scrappin'. I'll put a link to her YouTube channel too. Okay, so let's turn the page. Oh no, one of my flowers came off. I'll fix that later. So this is the back page of my title page, and I used this band from the King Company K Sarah paper band pack. And then there's this bird cage here. These flowers I made. I saw how to make them out of ribbon on someone's YouTube channel, but it was like a month ago, so I don't remember whose it was. I'm really sorry. And then there's another dollar flower. And then I don't know if you can see, but I found these 4-carat gems at Joann's. So I put those on there. And then I put some lace. And then I layered 2 ribbons and some rickrack, or a ribbon and some rickrack that I got from Joann's. And this I also got on clearance from Joann's. And then I cut this tag out from the paper collection. So you can put a picture and then something, or write in it and put a picture on the back. And then this tag I cut out by hand, and I distressed the entire album with black soot and vintage photo, I think. Oh, I forgot to distress the back. I love this paper. It's my favorite one in the entire album. I should have used more of it, but I also really loved the back, the little tickets. So, and then here's another one, and it says Admit 1. And that's the back of this one. And then the next page, turn around. Is this page. I created this flower using my Cricut machine. It's kind of big. This one came from the Dollar Bin at Michael's. And then these flowers here were on sale. I think it's the Recollection flowers in the jars for $2.99. And so, and then there's another flower here, and I created a band here to hold tags. And so here's one of the tags, and I punched this little lion in a cage out from the paper collection with my Martha Stewart punch. It's the scalloped punch, I don't know if you can tell. There you go. And then the back I stamped a little heart. And then this is another one that I cut out from the collection. And then here's another tag that I cut out by hand. This one actually came from a different paper stack. Hold on, I have it right here. It's the Once Upon a Time matte stack from DCWV. And this is my all-time favorite one. I actually bought this like 5 years ago, and made probably 6 pages with it, and then haven't picked up scrapbooking again until now. So then I stamped a little flower back there. And then I punched out button, a Martha Stewart button. And then I layered, I'm going to put a photo probably here, but I layered the paper. And then I made 2 tags. I didn't like how the tops of the tags came out. So, it's stuck. Okay, well, I'll pull out this one. So, I used a punch to create a tag, and then glued the tag double-sided, or the tab double-sided on my tag. There's that one. Oh no, I might have accidentally glued this one in there. I did accidentally glue it in there. Okay, I got it. Sorry. And so there's this one, and again, I stamped it with I think that's called a paisley. This came from the Once Upon a Time collection. And so that's what my tabs look like. I just messed them up. That's okay, I'll fix it later. And then the back of this page I didn't do anything fancy with. I'm probably just going to put a photo right here, because I liked the bullseye. So, this flower, I don't remember where I got it from. But I pulled it off of like a bouquet, and then cut the back and glued it. And then I put this eyelet trim that I believe came in the haul I got from Creative Young Mama's D-Stash. And then I layered a piece of bric-a-brac with some tiny, tiny pearls I got at Joann's. And then this I made myself. Oh. I don't know if you can... Oh, there we go. I learned how to focus. It's a little pearl thing that I made myself with parts of a pearl necklace, and then I used the same bead here to put in between, and then I put some Swarovski crystal beads on top. And I learned how to do this from Jennings. She has numbers after her name on YouTube. I'll also put a link below to her YouTube channel. And then this is my favorite page. So this flower here came from my dollar store, and I used a distress ink to distress this flower. It was white, and I don't remember which one. I'm sorry, I should have been more prepared. This is another 2 of the flowers that I made myself using ribbon. And then here's some more wheat sprays that I got from Cassie. And then I also got these flowers from her store. And then this spray right here came from my dollar store. And then I used some of this beautiful ribbon that I got from Craigslist. There was a lady that was selling her craft room off. And by the time I got there, she didn't really have much left. But she did have this lace. And so I picked it up. And then there's the butterfly, a blue butterfly from my dollar store. And so then I also cut this out from the Funhouse paper collection. And then this one. And I really didn't want to cover up the ballerina, so I don't know if I'm going to put a photo back there or not, because I think that's way too pretty. Okay, and then this is the next page. And here, oh, sorry. I created a photo mat using my smooch sprays. And then back here, I tried to stamp this with a paisley image. I didn't quite come out, but I kind of liked how it peeked out a little bit. And these are some more of those flowers that I picked up from Joann's that were on clearance. And I put a little jewel in this one and some glitter in the center of that. This stamp, I actually added this last minute. I got this on Friday, and I just added this lace stamp because it fit perfectly. And then down here, I put these pretty flowers. I don't know who made them, because again, I bought these 5 years ago, and they weren't in the original packaging. But I created a band right here so that I could put some tags in. And this one I cut out from the paper collection. This one I made. And I kind of messed up the hole there, so I might do the same thing that I did with these. And then I stamped a bird on that. And then this I also fussy cut out of the paper collection. Let's see. And so this is my next page. And this one's kind of busy. There is this Ferris wheel on one of the papers, and I actually used 2 papers to do this because I didn't want to lose the image. So I did a layer and then another layer with the paper back on top, tried to line it up. And I found some butterfly stickers. I don't know who makes those either. I think they might have come from the dollar store. I'm not sure. And then this came from Michael's Dollar Bin, and I attached some stamens for the antenna. And this is a Joann's, or not a Joann's, a Martha Stewart punch. There we go. And then some more flowers from the dollar store, or the Dollar Bin from Michael's. And then these flowers behind here were all the ones that were on sale at oh, that's where that flower came from. That fell off from right here. These were all the ones that were on sale at Michael's. I think the recollection, I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, and then I found these stickers on clearance at Michael's. And so I put a little ribbon and a flower. And then this ribbon back here, Cassie gave me as a gift for buying some items from her store. And then this butterfly I also, got from the Michael's Dollar Bin. But I altered it. I alcohol inked his antenna on body blue because it was originally white, and then used some of those glitter glues from Studio G to add color to the wings. Okay. And this is my next favorite page. So this is another one of the flowers that I made inspired by Lovely Scrappin'. And these are the crocheted flowers that I found in Michael's Dollar Bin. I really love crocheted flowers. I wish I could find more for cheap. Another flower from the Dollar Bin. This piece of spray I found in the wedding section at Michael's. And then here's some more spray from my dollar store. And then I put another piece of ribbon back here. I stamped out this Martha Stewart butterfly punch, and then used the pearl, I don't know what you call them. They're like pearl in a bottle, but I kind of smudged it, but oh well. And then I used this ribbon here that I got from Creative Young Mama, and then I layered some pearls on top of that. And this is that Admit One paper that I made a tag out of. And then here's another piece that I cut out from the collection, and another tag. And I sprayed a doily with my Spooch sprays and some glimmer mist. And then we're almost to the end. This is another one of my favorite pages. I distressed these flowers, I think, with Vintage Photo. These are from my dollar store. This lace I actually found. I had it for years and didn't know about it. My dad had given it to me in a sewing box when I was like 14, and I just happened to look in the sewing box after we moved to just see if there was some vintage lace, and it was in there. And then again, this lace is from Creative Young Mama, and I layered some pink pearls this time. And then there's my other two crocheted flowers that I got from the Michael's Dollar Bin with some of those gems that I found at Joann's, in the wedding section at Joann's. And then I created this booklet here with some brads, and there's a charm that I put on it. And I learned how to make this from Lovely Scrappin'. She did one with envelopes, but I didn't have any of the envelopes, so I used note cards to make it. But it's very similar to hers. But it opens up like this for you to put photos or maybe journaling, and then this part folds down. And I just dressed this again with vintage photo. And then the last page here is really, really simple. I used a rub-on here. I don't remember who makes it either, because I bought it a long time ago. And some more of this lace. And then some pink pearls on top. And then I put this, I don't remember who makes it. I think it might be Cane Company. And then this Cane Company bird as well. And then I had this little pocket here, and so I put some of the paper on it, and put a little tiny tag in here. Let me see if I can get it out with one hand. There we go. And I stamped a cute little heart on one side, and then on the other, layered it with some lines to put a little journal piece on. And so that's my mini album. It's the first one I've ever done. So I hope you like it, and thanks for watching.